Yeah, numbers are turning, so films are burning. Hey, Tubi people, howling Mad Mud Dog back at you. It's Friday. Hell, it might even be Saturday by now. I ain't been paying attention to the clock because I only have two times, daytime and nighttime. And it's nighttime. Been nighttime for a while, so probably around midnight by now. Who the fuck knows? So I made it to another fucking week, bitches. Pushing that 63 with a fucking real short stick right now. I mean, shorter than a fat man's pecker in a cold river. It's, real getting close here. So, been a quiet week, except for the goddamn military helicopters flying over, and, that's about it. Nice and quiet up in the woods, trucks running halfway decent, gasoline's down to $3.99 a gallon. I'm into like the 12th day of the month, and I haven't smoked up the whole ounce yet. I'm trying to make it to where I'm not smoking up a whole ounce in a month. Well, 2 ounces a month. Maybe if I'd roll smaller joints, huh? So, rolling paper of choice. So, what have I been doing today? Well, I've been sitting down playing with trolls on my friend's YouTube channel. I got this friend, Katie. I like Katie. She ain't ever done me wrong. I find her to be smart, funny, humorous. I know the difference between when she's being herself and when she's in acting mode, because she was an actress at one time. She wasn't a bad looking actress. And she keeps me in a jar in the back of her van, her peeps. I'm in jar 001. I'm like her first subscriber when she started her YouTube channel. And then she got tired of being fucked with by the cops because she lives in her van, and started into this auditing thing when one of her videos about the cops harassing her one night showed up on an auditing channel. I'm sitting there watching that, watching the cops harass her, and I'm listening to this old woman bitch about it, and I left a comment, Katie, question mark, because I know that voice. And I mentioned it to her, and she went over and looked at it, and then she started getting a whole bunch of subscriptions, and then she ventured off into the auditing world. Before, she was, just making little videos about living in her van and places that she'd stayed, and jewelry and her posters and her artwork, because she's a phenomenal artist. She's a good artist. Actress. She's got a couple different roles she plays. One of my favorites is Betty Buttcrack. You know, little things like the cops coming her up in the middle of the night and trying to get her for camping. I told her, ask them, do you see a tent and a fucking campfire? Chalking her tires, painting her tire green with spray paint with a line on the road to see if the vehicle was being moved. You know, she just got tired of being fucked with by the cops and got into this auditing shit. She ain't good at it yet. She's trying. She's not 100% because she's a little ornery, possibly a little stubborn. I say this with all affection, dear. And I find her fun. She's interesting, she's fun. Katie ain't her real name, and that's a long story there. But she's, at least making a try of it. And she's picked up trolls like fucking crazy. I mean, there's one that's been there, let's see, I wrote a couple of them down. 9 years, only has 30 subs in one video. And that lady's just a fucking ruthless cunt on Katie all the time. Then there's one that joined a year ago, no subs, no videos. I mean, sounds like trolls to me, because I don't know anybody that has a YouTube channel that hasn't made a video or a half dozen. Doesn't matter if they're, videos like mine where I sit down and babble my fucking brains out. Or to get off my dead ass and work on something. Or have a video about these critters. They dig. Yeah, cats. I only got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm down to 7. Don't ask me where the other 2 went. One of them was a little gray kitten named Odin, and I don't know what happened to him. I'm worried. And Lefty ran off because Pie was being a bitch. Hope they found good homes. So, gotta go back and play with the trolls. I asked the one who lit the fuse on her tampon, or is she just naturally a cunt? And that comment was up for about 5 seconds and disappeared. I'm having fun. Because I ain't got anything else to do. Sit around here on my ass. Where is my charging cord? Oh, I got it plugged into the wall instead of the 12 volt. So, I'm gonna get off this and... Oh, did I mention that I'm really getting close to that? Let's see, I'm coming up on 63 this year. That's next week. I think it's on a Sunday. Hell no, I gotta look at a fucking calendar.